These are the top 10 things you should be buying at Sam's Club this November 2024. And there's a huge selection of brand new deals for every corner of your home. We begin with one of my favorite new finds, heated car seat cushions, now available at Sam's for $40. If your car does not have heated seats, these could be a game changer for those cold winter mornings, and I love that you scored 2 for that price. Speaking of the cold, I was very excited to see this 1.5 gallon Lasco humidifier at $60. It's UVC equipped, runs for up to 90 hours without needing a refill, and could be a wonderful way to help combat any potential drier winter air. Perfectly timed for the holidays, the wide variety of command hooks, now down to $11.98, can assist with anything from hanging decor and Christmas lights to wreaths, or even the coats for all those extra guests in the coming months. In the number 2 spot, Thanksgiving arrives early with this 20-quart turkey roaster oven at $49.88 that features a high dome lid to accommodate an up to 20-pound turkey and handles heat at up to 450 degrees. Also large and in charge, this 26-quart French door air fryer at $40 off and reduced to $140 is from Emerald Lagasse, a name I haven't heard in a while. It's branded as a family air fryer. I love the French doors, and it looked to be of excellent quality. At $10 off, this 7-quart Tremontina Dutch oven is now down to $39.97, which is an amazing price for something this substantial from a well-known brand. You can bring Charlie Brown's Christmas to life in your home with this 18-piece Peanuts-themed dinnerware set at $50 for any collector or comic fan. And if your holiday hosting calls for any charcuterie boards, this wooden 2-pack in the form of a square and this more circular serving piece are $5 off and now down to $20 until December 1st. For point 3, some spectacular tech finds like the 75-inch Vizio QLED TV at $100 off and now down to $599. This is on par with Black Friday pricing, and many of the units you'll see hovering around the 500s will be for 4K LED TVs, not QLEDs. If you are craving something even larger, this 86-inch LG at $899 is a 2024 model, which I consider impressive. To elevate the audio of your new TV, this Vizio all-in-one soundbar is now on sale for $99. While this is a single soundbar, if you're not planning to invest in subwoofers or surround sound anytime soon, this could be a solid option. For any indoor Christmas tree lighting or decor pieces, a 3-pack of indoor smart plugs from GE is on clearance for $19.91 at my local store. The super popular 15-inch skylight calendar has returned from earlier this year at $279 with an annual subscription included for that price. By the way, if you are enjoying this video, feel free to give it a thumbs up as that really helps my channel. Point 4 marks the return for one of my favorite Sam's Club desserts ever. I know, that's quite the lead up, but this carrot bar cake at $17 that returns every November is one of the most balanced, flavorful, and memorable batters that can easily convert any non-carrot cake believers with just one bite. This 40-piece breakfast platter at $21 has some delectable new additions, like this lemon velvet cake that had my name written all over it. This cranberry pecan loaf at $5.93 is new, and I was surprised with how much I enjoyed this, and despite it being a seasonal offering, I would thoroughly enjoy this all year round. While we are discussing seasonal deliciousness, these peppermint pretzel crisps from the Snack Factory brand at $10 have a decadent white chocolate essence and just the right amount of crunch. This ingenious creation of hot chocolate truffles at $10 from the Members Mark brand brings the joy of marshmallows mixed with creamy chocolate and a shell sprinkled with what I first thought would be sea salt, but it is in fact peppermint. For something more traditional, this 3-pack of dusted cocoa truffles at $11 looks very much like something you'd see from a fancy chocolate store for 5 times the price. I appreciate that it includes 3 packs, meaning you can enjoy one and gift the others, or just gift them all to yourself. And later in this video, I'll have a dessert you may want to avoid. For point 5, this club chair at $60 is quite accurately described by its cozy title. Imagine a hot chocolate or cider in that cup holder, and a much more comfortable experience if you have any outdoor sporting events to attend. This 2-pack of winter gloves at $22 features an insulated fleece lining, and they're made of 100% leather, which I find staggering at under $25. This triple head security light from the Westinghouse brand at $25 is similar to the one we bought from Sam's this time last year. I selected it for the motion sensor to scare off some raccoons who had been visiting, but they unfortunately seem to be enjoying the light so much that we now have an entire family of them. To further extend your family time on the patio during the winter, this 22-inch smokeless fire pit at $200 apparently produces little to no smoke. This 32-inch ceramic heater at $65 is from the Lasco brand. It features an internal thermostat, an easy-to-read digital display, and a remote control. And speaking of heat, this Bissell Pro Heat Spot Vacuum is $20 off and on clearance at my local store for $80. But unless you really need this now, I'd advise holding off for cheaper prices on Black Friday from places like Amazon and Walmart. In the number 6 spot, this gigantic oversized plush blanket at $25 is 106 inches by 94 inches. It covers a queen or king bed and it's machine washable. As another companion to your mattress, this gel foam Serta topper is $50 off and now down to $100 for a queen or reduced to $130 for a king. These are in fact cool to the touch and they always seem to sell out quickly whenever they appear. Something I've never seen offered at Sam's before is this universal bed frame, and at $45, this solid steel construction is a no tools required design and perhaps a contender if your current bed frame is on the way out. Also composed of steel, this 4-tier mesh drawer organizer at $70 could complement a closet or office, and it looked very nice set up in store. As another way to spruce up your space, this candle with a snow globe lid at $20 could keep things interesting when the candle component is not in use. This 5-wick candle offers more wicks than I know what to do with at $19.97, but purely as a decor piece, this would look lovely in a living room or on a kitchen island to help you relax. And while we are discussing relaxation, these LED beauty masks at $55 have grown considerably in terms of popularity, with 3 different light colors to combat anti-aging, inflammation, or breakouts. This is very intimidating to me, but I am sure it works wonders. The wildly popular Scrub Mommy is on sale in the form of a 6-pack for $12.88. Just one on its own typically sells for close to $4 at Walmart, to put the strength of Sam's Club pricing into perspective. For point 7, an intriguing new food concept described as French onion puff pastry bites, where you get 24 pieces for $10. Once you really visualize what that means from a flavor potential, it sounds just magical. This sweet potato mash at $2.44 per pound is a limited time offering from the Sam's Club Deli with loads of butter included. This mushroom and fontina ravioli at $9.86 is something I will pick up for my wife who loves fontina cheese. I always like when there are at least 2 packages for a food item, so you know right off the bat that you'll get more than one meal for the price you paid. For any other cheese lovers out there, Sam's has greatly expanded upon its cheese offerings with global options and concoctions that even integrate blueberries and other dessert-friendly flavors with prices that range from $6.44 to $16.24. This 6-pound box of king-size soft pretzels for $11 has returned from last year as a guaranteed crowd pleaser. Which brings me to this more than 4-pound box of the highly popular Stouffer's mac and cheese at $10, a package capable of feeding an entire family and an easy way to produce a quick side dish. At 50 cents less per pound than last year, I was thrilled to see this hickory smoked turkey at $2.98 per pound, and big props to Sam's for that Thanksgiving price reduction. This boneless spiral ham at $2.98 per pound with a sugar glaze could make a lovely addition to the turkey. And let me quickly run through these very well-priced side dishes. A 2-pack of cranberry sauce is $6.98 with just the right amount of zest. And at that same price, you'll find a 2-pack of turkey gravy. A cheesy broccoli and cauliflower bake for $9.78 is something I've never seen at Sam's before. This 1.5 pound pack of seared and slow-cooked seasoned Angus beef bites at $15.42 is a bit too pricey for my taste, but I am flagging this for the convenience factor. And while we're on that topic, I find Cobb salads cumbersome to prepare with all those ingredients, so this Cobb salad with chicken at $5.28 per pound, where the bacon, hard-boiled eggs, blue cheese, vinaigrette, and vegetables are all ready to go, and someone else has done the work for you. Point 8 takes us for a wild ride through the toy section, and the 12-volt ride-ons now available at Sam's are unlike anything I've ever seen before. Like this John Deere tractor at $280 with some highly realistic features, while this 12-volt Rover ride-on for the same price has functioning track lights and a horn. And my daughter would have gone crazy for this 12-volt Barbie ride-on at $150, although she's a bit too tall for it these days. While this wooden vanity playset at $70 seems like a better fit, especially with the price. I love the working vanity lights and that elegant little stool. We also have a toddler, so I had my eye on these vibrant preschool play sets for $25 with a castle, a pirate ship, and a fire station. I'm not quite sure how the fire station fits in with the fairy tale magic, but I love it nevertheless. The extremely popular Bosch power tool set for $40 has returned from last year, but brand new from the same brand, this Bosch wooden workbench for $80 features an electric screwdriver among other tools as a tremendous find for the aspiring, handy person in your life. If you're in search of a more fitting way to store those pesky Lego bricks around your house, you can now put away your building material inside a giant Lego brick. This storage container at $24.74 is pricey, but so is everything else from Lego. I'm certain this motorized insanity blaster at $50 is on many holiday shopping lists as a decently priced alternative to Nerf. For any Fortnite fans, this Nintendo Switch accessory bundle at $80 includes a wireless controller, earbuds, and a protection case. I was initially hoping the earbuds would be Bluetooth, and then I remembered for gaming, wireless headphones are highly unpopular. And speaking of gaming, just a quick reminder that discounted gaming gift cards for Nintendo, Roblox, and even PlayStation are all discounted. For activities that don't require a screen, this deluxe wooden artist case at $30 is a jam-packed art project and craft-ready assortment that could easily occupy several kids during those cold winter months inside. For our next point, I could not get over how nice these men's faux suede jackets felt at $21.87. They easily appear as something that would cost a lot more anywhere else, and the tan color option is a perfect match for this color of the men's Coleman fleece-lined pants at $22. Although my wife has warned me that if we were in public and I was wearing an all tan or an all suede look, she would pretend not to know me. I've never really imagined myself hip enough or willing to spend the money on Lucky branded jeans, but for $30, I'd be willing to take that cool factor risk on either a blue or black color option. Sticking with huge fashion brands for a moment, from Express, these cable knit sweaters are an amazing new find at $21.97. Although I am not much of a sweater person, even I got excited. One of my favorite new items this month are these men's Eddie Bauer fleece jackets for $20, which I did opt to pick up in black, based on how ridiculously soft these happen to be. And if you're a woman watching this jealous of my cool new jacket, there is a ladies option for the same price in multiple colors. Ladies V-neck cardigans at $14.86 look like something you could wear out to a nice dinner or cozy up with around the house. As further to support the emphasis of big fashion brands at Sam's, ladies Gap flannels at $15 are a popular find a seasoned shopper might expect, but something I've never seen before are these satin skirts from the French Connection brand at $17.47. These could be wonderful for a New Year's or holiday party, provided you can give them a much well-needed ironing beforehand. These ladies DKNY long coats for $59 resemble what I've seen advertised from other stores at double the price. For kids, the variety of Members Mark puffer jackets for boys and girls at $20 looked awesome as a winter fashion find with some personality. For For a Thanksgiving dinner, these kids' Gap sweater shirt sets at $22 might go a long way for the price, and they could be a terrific way to stay warm without compromising on the style factor. The Christmas and winter messaging on these tutu holiday dresses for $15 are rather adorable. For adults, these Gap pajama sets at $20 include a t-shirt and flannel pants for both men and women, and I don't anticipate these to last long. As something I was shocked to see, these Adidas Superstar sneakers are now down to $50, and they typically retail for $100 elsewhere. Just the savings on these shoes alone could justify the cost of a Sam's membership. So for any non-members, I have a link to a heavily discounted annual membership, which I'll put in the video description box. For my next point, one of my favorite pre-lit Christmas trees on sale before Black Friday happens to be the 7.5-foot spruce pine at $200. If you just need the lights, this 150 count pack of LEDs at $16 comes in this classic icicle texture design in either an all warm or cooler multi-pack. For lights that can better wrap around smaller branches or a banister, this 200 count mini LED light pack at $13 comes in 2 color options and is very competitively priced. To complete your sitting by the tree experience, a 7-pack of hot cocoa melts for $10 is a special treat my kids await all year. The Belgian milk chocolate exterior is filled with fudge and marshmallows, so with each sip you learn to want nothing more in life. I don't recall seeing this pre-built gingerbread house last year for $14, ready to be decorated without the issues of structure and symmetry that's led to my family insisting I buy these and avoid my DIY approach. As a more obscure flavor approach, gingerbread popcorn for $7.48 caught me off guard from my first bite, but I can see how this would be addictive once your palate gets used to it. Speaking of gingerbread, which is a style option for these decorative Christmas cookie jars at $20, alongside one of Santa and a somewhat frightening nutcracker if you gaze at it from the wrong angle. If you need a gift for someone you might not know particularly well, like a kid's teacher or a distant neighbor, pre-made gift sets that range in price from $25 to $35 are jam-packed with no wrapping required. And for all your other gifts, this Hallmark wrapping paper at $9.96 is a fantastic find. You can select from a double-sided 300 square foot roll or a premium paper roll at half the amount of feet. If you compare them side by side, you can imagine which option I'll be choosing. And before we get to the holidays, to ensure I'm providing you with the best Black Friday content possible, I've created a brief survey which I've linked to in the video description, and I'll reward one random participant with a $200 gift card as a thank you for your time. For our bonus section, we begin with that surprising dessert I did not love. These Lindt white chocolate truffles at $13 looked amazing, and I had high hopes, but upon a first bite, the mint tasted very synthetic, more like a toothpaste. But if you love the combination of Colgate and white chocolate, maybe this will please you. Although this Chocolates of the World gift set for $20 might be the better approach, as an expensive but still far cheaper than flying around the world to sample chocolates on your own. These Amaryllis pre-planted indoor bulbs at $19.88 are a wonderful, highly giftable concept. I love the presentation for these. To present hot food to your guests, I'm always a fan of a slow cooker, and this 2.5 quart triple slow cooker for $40 features individual temperature controls for each dishwasher safe and removable crock. If you're in need of a microwave before the holidays, this one from Frigidaire is small in terms of footprint and price at $90. But if you are looking for something double the size, this 2.2 cubic foot Panasonic microwave is on sale for $40 off and down to $140. This has all the bells and whistles with a size that can handle a plate up to 13 inches. And to store those valuable and delicious holiday leftovers, this 14-piece Rubbermaid gift set is down to $22. You score 7 containers and 7 leak-proof lids, which means even super gravy transportation is a possibility. To cut down on washing the dishes, or for those of us who simply don't have enough cups, this 160-piece holiday collection at $12 has a colored variety to transport you from Christmas right into New Year's. And if you need a unique beverage idea for that cup, 1 liter of churro liquor at $13 is a fun concept. But if you really like to spice up the holidays, a massive 5.25 liter keg of Fireball is on clearance at my local store for $49.91. Knowing my relatives, I'm not sure I'm adventurous enough to give that a try, but you have my full support. Thank you so much for watching. I love you. Bye-bye.